In 845 AD, the looming figure of Bjorn Storm, the Danish Viking, commands his war fleet as they approach the shores of Paris, their dragon-headed ships slicing through the misty waters of the Seine. As the Vikings land, Bjorn rallies his men, promising glory and wealth beyond imagination, their hearts beating in unison with the war drums. They march through the forest, their path lined with ancient trees, whispers of the wild echoing around them, unaware of the traps laid by the city's defenders. As Paris looms closer, the fortified walls come into view, standing strong, surrounded by the river's expanse, a symbol of the city's resilience. The initial clash begins as Bjorn's Vikings launch their first assault, shields clashing like thunder against the stone walls of Paris. Despite fierce resistance, Bjorn's strength begins to wear down the defenders, inch by inch, the Viking chant echoing through the air. Inside Paris, the mood shifts as citizens gather in fear, whispering prophecies of doom and the legends of the Viking raids that haunt their history. As the siege continues, supplies run low, and desperation begins to fester among the defenders, cracks appearing in their courage. Emerging from the chaos, Bjorn devises a cunning plan to breach the defenses, gathering information from captured enemies. The second wave of the assault comes as Bjorn leads a furious charge with a mix of brute force and cunning strategy. In a fierce battle, Bjorn confronts the commander of the city's defenses, a moment that could determine the fate of the siege. With a brilliant maneuver, Bjorn outsmarts his adversary, allowing the Vikings to push further into Paris, overwhelming the defenders. Inside the city, fear overwhelms the citizens as the Vikings rampage through, searching for treasure and glory. Despite the initial chaos, Bjorn begins to show mercy, offering peace to those who surrender, seeking to win hearts alongside his conquest. As negotiations take place, the leaders of Paris concede, seeking a way to protect their people and resources. With the promise of safety, Bjorn claims a portion of the wealth, carved into a treaty to ensure peace for now. The siege ends, but the scars remain. Both sides reflect on the cost of war and the necessity of unity as the city breathes again. As seasons change, Bjorn's expedition becomes a tale woven into the fabric of Parisian history, a reminder of the delicate balance between war and peace. Years later, Bjorn stands atop a hill overlooking the tranquil Seine, reflecting on his legacy as both a warrior and a leader. Thus, Bjorn Storm's story is immortalized in song, a saga not just of conquest, but of forging bonds between two worlds.